All right, guys, back out on the lake. I'm here in Farmville. Just put in, it's about 5:30, a little bit before sunrise officially. One other boat was put in with me. So I don't think it'll be too much boat traffic today out here, but I'm sure there'll be a few once it gets a little bit brighter out. We should have 7 or 8 hours to fish, I would guess. Supposed to have some storms today potentially, which isn't a bad thing. We haven't had really any rain in a few weeks, so kind of need it, but gonna see if I can't get some bites. We got a little cloudy weather, which you haven't had in a while either, so could be a good day. I'm gonna try around this corner. Last year I came out here, it was a little bit too much grass to really fish it, but I'm gonna give it a shot and see what it looks like today. There you go. Number one on the board. I was literally just casting to get to my next spot, and that's a pretty good one. Second cast of the day. We got us one. I don't know where my pliers are at. Maybe they're under here. Not really sure. God, fish are splashing everywhere. There, guys. It's probably a little less than 2, but we are on the board. Nice. Already eating the top water. Terrible one. I don't think. That's a good fish. Nice fish. Man, he just pecked it. Look, it's right in his nose. That is a thick one right there. I mean, he barely pecked at it. That is a pretty fish, though. Let's look at that one. It's an aggressive, hungry one right there. It's a solid, probably 2 1/4, maybe a little bit more, but good number 2 for the day. Already a good start out here. No surprise, but still throwing the same walking lure. I'll admit that one did not aggressively hit it, but the Gamakatsu's got him. Keep riding this bank, see what happens. Jesus, I saw him bust. I saw a piece of bait jump, guys, and this thing absolutely tomahawked it. Wow. Goodness gracious. I saw a little ripple on the top, and it looked like a little minnow or something, and this thing just uncorked on it. Whew. This is one of the liveliest fish I'm going to catch all day, I'm assuming. I mean, he wants to go eat. Look at that. That's a nice fish. Absolutely just destroyed that lure. It's another 2+. I just saw a slight ripple around that tree, and it looked like a little piece of bait. And that thing, as soon as I dropped it, the first twitch, it just crushed it. This is a good start. Let's keep it going. That should be a fish. What did I tell you? That might be that's a pretty good one. I said that should be a fish. A little rock ledge right there. And he tomahawked it. Let's go, baby. I mean, these are nice fish too. Wow. and look at that, guys. I mean, another just nice bass right there. They are aggressive when they're hitting. I had that one that just kind of pecked it, but the rest had just pounded this thing. We've been out here close to about 45 minutes. That's 4 good ones. If I keep working this edge, it seems like every time we get to a little bit of a break or a point, we're getting some action. So I'm gonna keep trying it. Bribery trips always eventually take a annoyance, and here we are. I've been on a run bank very calmly. Trying to get to that annoying stretch. Still kind of curious to see if there's any crazy like grass. Last year, I'm not sure what time I came, but may have been later than this, but it was just really matted back there. I already can tell it's better, but it doesn't mean it's not out there somewhere. That looked like a good one, man. I went with a D-bomb and missed him still. Well, at least I saw him. About a 2-pounder. Oh, good. Get my head. Just calm down. All right, guys. I don't think I've ever been stung by a wasp before, knowingly, so hopefully I'm not allergic and don't pass out. I mean, it hurts like a hell. But I gotten stuck on a branch and I wasn't looking. I saw my motor. I just bought a new prop for it. So I was kind of borderline freaking out. So I was about to hit the tree, which would probably be okay, but I mean, I figured I'd walk back there and just make sure it didn't. No joke. When I go to push off the tree, I wasn't looking. I put my hand through 2 wasp nests with like 10 wasps on each one of them, straight into it. And they just come attacking me. And one stung me right here. I mean, it does not feel good. Oh. But I think I'm okay, which is good. I'm out of breath because it's almost like it's getting really hot and I freaked out. So I'm gonna try to keep fishing. I'm assuming I'm okay in some capacity, but if not, we'll see what happens. All right, guys, so in all the craziness, it's been about 30 minutes since I think I last was talking. This is my nicest reel. It's a Daiwa Zillion. I'm not sure why I paid that much for it, but I throw a lot of top water and it is definitely my reel I use the most. In all the chaos of me trying to escape, I stepped on it and broke my reel handle. Luckily I had an old Daiwa, not a super old, but still a Totula, that I had taken off a rod that I keep in there. So I was able to replace the handle. It's not, looks fine. Sometimes you replace them, they aren't as tight, so I had some issues kind of making it tight, but it looks like it's okay now. But here's the thing, it's like 8:40 now and it's hot. I've sweated through all my clothes and I've got a wasp stinger in my head. But we're gonna continue on. Let's see if we can't make it worth it. Jesus. This thing is hauling. I don't know if it's big or not. Oh my God, it's a big one. Whoa. It's not even as big as I thought. That thing absolutely had so much momentum coming from over there. I mean, it's a nice fish. Oh my goodness. But it is not nearly as big as you think. But that thing absolutely trucked it. I hadn't got a bite in like almost 4 hours before I went back to topwater and threw back in that corner. 3 pounds, 1 ounce. That is one of the hardest fighting 3-pounders I've ever had. Not gonna lie, I didn't think I was gonna another bite. It's 90. And it's just looking. I'm gonna show you where he bit. Drop it in the back. So I threw it just all the way back in there. And it absolutely crushed it. I mean, got the bait stuck in my carpet. I mean, I feel like this trip's like gonna be worth. It's cost me 40 grand by the time I get done. See if I can get this out of my carpet. I mean, look at that bait. Almost no paint left on it. Half my carpet on the back hook. But man, it produces. I'm not usually that excited or that shocked, I guess, but since those first 4, I got attacked by those wasps and I haven't got a bite since, so I'm hot, I'm tired, and that made it worth it. That's why you come back here. That's why we came back here, guys. Another nice topwater bass. We haven't caught any bad ones today. I bet every one of them's been over 2, most in the 2.5 range. I think the first one I caught was probably the smallest. That's probably right around 2-pounder. That's a pretty one. That's another nice one. Ooh. Switched up into the D-bomb. Produces the smallest fish of the day, but I guarantee you I wouldn't even got that bite throwing that topwater plug. Damn, this feels big, guys. This feels huge. Crankbait, and I don't know if it's bigger. Oh my God, it's massive. Just switched to the crank. Let's go, baby. It is not very fat, but it is long. Look at that thing. Oh my gosh. That is a summer bass if I've ever seen one. Give me 1 second, because of course, anytime I fish, I get hooks stuck in everything. So, and it is hot out here, so I'm gonna try to get him taken care of and put him back in the water as quick as I can. Look at that one, guys. That is a hoss. Damn, you don't swim up. Dumb fish down his throat. Holds it 5 pound 1 ounce. I'm gonna use my other scale too, just to verify, but look how long that fish is. Let me dip him. Give me a second and I'm gonna take care of him. All right guys, 5'1". Got some pics of her really quickly. Gonna go ahead and let her go. Man, that's a big skinny fish right there. Honestly, I want to get the measurement. I'm gonna just put it on my rod really quick and I'll measure after just to let her go. Up to a little past the IPC. Damn deer in the water. That scared the hell out of me. This is the craziest day. Man, that thing was just strip and drag. I don't have it that tight, but I don't have it that loose because I only have probably 12 pound on here. Let me show you what it hit. KVD, throwing the 1.5. I just picked it up. His spank gets a little bit deeper. It's like 10 to 12 feet up against the edge. Some spots a little deeper than that, but it's kind of like a translucent color. Just a shad pattern, and it smoked it. And that was a great fight. Second 5 pounder this year at Briery, and I've only been here 3 times, so feels good. I mean, the water temp right now is 88.5. It is extremely hot. It's like 94, 95 degrees, and some cloud cover, but it's been a day. So nice to get a nice reward. And that fish catches for Craig. Wannabe crankbait Craig thinks he can do it better than me, but just like normal, top 1% crankbait catch. All right, let's get back out there. You could see it on his face when that ball was in the air. He was like, oh God, dude, giant, son, monster. I don't know if he's that big actually, but you can hear him, can't you, son?
I can hear him.
Top water, middle of the day, it's hot. He's pretty nice, but he's skinny and looks like he might have multiple diseases. I mean, dude, this thing absolutely tomahawked it, kid. Just, you know, that 90-degree topwater bite at, you know, 145.
Oh, yeah.
Crucial. All right, guys, about 2:30. Been fishing since close to 5:30, 5:45 or so. Just basically straight, because I can't run the motor here. So basically just casting. Definitely tired, but overall been a good day. I've caught 10. I caught the nice when I was on the phone with Craig, who's the guy that usually fishes with me. When that one hit, I was kind of messing with him some about it being a monster, but it did seem like a nice one, I'll admit, when it hit. But it wasn't huge. But with the 5.1 and the 3.1, we probably have a little over 15, I'd be my guess, because that puts us around 8. And I'd say I probably caught 3 or 4 other ones in the 2.5 range. So you're probably looking at 15.5 pounds. I'm gonna fish around here for a little while, see if we can't get another bite. But we probably won't be out here too much longer, maybe 45 minutes to an hour. See if we can't get something else before we put the boat away. All right, guys, gonna go ahead and call it a day. It is still just sweltering heat out here. Clouds never really came, and they came in for a little while earlier. But there was supposed to be a storm that doesn't seem like it happened, but I'm sure it kind of looks like it may in the next few hours. I don't think you can probably see that far with my GoPro, but the landing, I am the only car left. Only saw 2 boats out here all day. That's how brutal of a weather day it is. It's just that hot, and there's no escape in this lake. But like I said earlier, we had a really good day. Finished with 10. I might mess around until I get there, but that's about it. But no, I appreciate you watching. Obviously, today was a crazy one with the attack of the wasps. Didn't know how I'd recover from that. I stepped on my reel and broke the handle, so I had to replace that. So I was pretty down after a good start, but we finished strong. So as long as I can get the boat on the trail without anything breaking, knock on wood, we should be good to go. But again, appreciate you watching. Hopefully get out here again soon.